All right, next, church protects you. It protects you. Protects you. So now understanding Luke 10:27, so now the private thing, my private relationship with God is seen in how I am with other people. Are you with me? So my love for God, then I'm to love other people. Yeah. So I don't love other people first, I love God first. All right, so the way I am with God shows up in church. The way I am with God shows up in my relationship with other people. Am I making sense to you? So it's important to be able to make that connection there. So church protects you. So you got to be protected.
Yeah.
Tell your neighbor, I need some protection.
I need some protection.
All right, so you got to revolutionize your perspective as it relates to this. My church wants to protect me.
Yeah.
No, my church wants to protect me. My church
wants to protect me.
All right, parents, see, this is real good because as you receive it, you'll be able to walk in it, and that'll give you greater access on how to minister the same thing to your sons and your daughters. When you challenge relationships that they just flat out love, they enjoy being around some knucklehead people. And you can tell that as long as they hang around them knucklehead people, it's going to jeopardize the future that you've worked hard to set them up for. But if they don't see your instruction as protection, they're going to fight you every step of the way. Even though you're 100% right. And all they have on, to go on is this is how I feel.
Yeah.
No, this is just how I feel. Okay, but your feelings can be wrong. Now, we admit they can be right, but there's a chance they can be wrong. Am I making sense to you? So revolutionizing our perspective. So the information you hear, some of the things you may enjoy doing is just not good for your long term.
Yeah.
Some of the things you enjoy doing will lock you out of the life God has promised for you. So your church will protect you from renegade thoughts, fads, philosophies, and the like. It'll keep you grounded and properly instructed. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. All right, so your church it's going to protect you. Say, I need protection.
I need protection.
All right, so just imagine, you're in prayer about a situation. And the way the Lord is going to give you the answer, you don't have any biblical reference for it. But it felt right.
Sir.
And you go with it. I'm going to tell you you're wrong. See, your church protects you, taught you how to hear from God. 3 ways you hear from God: through the printed word, through the preached word, through the prophetic word. So if it's not printed, don't walk in it. If it's not preached, now the preach has to line up with the printed. The preach can't be an abstract thought that's just expounded upon. And the prophetic has to be an expounded on the printed. Nudge your neighbor and say, stay with them. This is important. Okay, see, this is rejecting this causes believers to embrace things that are satanically birthed.
Right.
All right, so now, from a wit perspective, intelligence, understanding, none of us are smart enough to go toe-to-toe with the devil.
Right.
So before this world was, he was with the Lord.
Right.
There are 3 archangels, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
And his assignment, most folk limit his assignment to music. His assignment was teaching creation how to honor God, how to worship God, how to live in compliance with God.
Yes, sir.
That was his assignment. He brought that from them. Adam was not the first one. He's the first one of this world.
Right.
There was a world that existed before Adam.
Right.
That world was created, populated, and then destroyed because Satan brought perversion in that group.
Right.
Instead of him bringing everything to God, he's like, forget this. I want some of this for myself. So if he's the one responsible for training us in our relationship with God at that point, his name was Lucifer. There's nothing bad about Lucifer. Lucifer's a good name.
Right.
Satan is a bad name.
Right.
So to avoid saying Lucifer like it's a bad thing, that's not right. Lucifer is the anointed cherub that covered.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now, hadn't you heard Lucifer like it was the devil?
Yes.
Oh, Lucifer. Oh, Slewfoot. No. When I call him Lucifer, I'm giving him an authority that he doesn't have anymore.
Preach.
I'm giving him a place before God and me that he doesn't have anymore. I know that takes a lot of work for you because every time you seen Lucifer, it was the pitchfork, the smoke, poof, and the devil with the cape. Right. I know Hollywood did that to you. The Bible didn't.
Say that.
He's called Satan, the devil, the surplanter, the one who comes up from behind and takes your place. That is the name God gave him because he no longer allowed him to cover and be in the place of God.
You better preach.
So now your church wants to protect you from those renegade thoughts. Let me help you out with it. There's a group of people that they will base their life on, and you've seen them. They got the white shirt, the black tie, on the bicycle with the little hat, with the name tag rolling by.
Preach.
They're called Mormons, and this is amazing. They have this thing that's called a burning in the bosom. So let's say they run to you, Sister Vernell, and they tell you that there's another testament, another testimony of Jesus, that he came to the Americas and he wrote a book. Joseph Smith, Brigham Young, and all that wonderful stuff. And I need you just to pray and ask God if it's right. And he's going to give you a witness. One of your dead relatives who you love going to come back and visit you tonight. And that's going to be the proof that the Church of Mormon is real. So now, I don't know her. I don't know her relative. And tonight, she go to sleep, dream about a dead relative, and a dead relative come back and say the Church of Mormon is right. How could she deny that?
Come on, sir.
See, because few of us know that that's necromancy. Somebody coming back from the dead, that is necromancy. That is not how God talks to his children.
Preach.
So because he told me it was going to happen, and it happened, the Church of Mormon must be right. No, my church going to protect me. It's going to keep me grounded. I don't care what my flesh say. What does the word say? I don't care what my feelings. I'm a little too crunk on this point right here. So it might feel right, but is it in the printed? Is it in the preach? Is it in the prophetic? I'm rejecting that nonsense. I don't care who's going with it. So there's some fads that's going to come by. Now,